and welcome to my morning routine. Damn, this is really bringing me back to old school YouTube style, but today I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what my morning routine looks like. I'm very much someone who believes that if you start your morning off right, the rest of the day will follow just as well. I'm going to take you guys through some of my favorite practices, best habits, and show you some really yummy breakfast recipes too. In the bathroom, I'll just brush my teeth, apply my new favorite aluminum-free deodorant, put on a hydrating serum, and moisturize my lips with this lip mask. One of the things I'm most excited for is heading downstairs and getting to make my coffee and my pre-workout snack. I make myself a huge cup of coffee using an almond-based milk. While I do eat dairy, I just prefer not to have actual milk in my coffee because it feels a little heavy. So I just brew my Keurig pods, froth up my milk, and just wait for that heavenly smell. A habit that I've been taking upon myself since the summer is actually eating just more well-balanced meals in general. So I'm making myself a Greek yogurt bowl with a Greek yogurt base, which has a ton of protein, adding some granola cereal to that, which has some good carbs and some fats. A handful of blueberries is going to meet that requirement of having a serving of fruit. And then for some more healthy fats, I'm adding in a good amount of chia seeds. So I want you guys to notice something I haven't done up to now is check my social media, Instagram, YouTube, all of that. It really can dig yourself into a hole. And we all know how easy it is as soon as you turn off your alarm, you pick up your phone and you scroll through there. You can end up being in bed for another 30 minutes. But for me, I also don't think it's realistic to not check your phone at all. So the one thing that I would do in the morning is kind of just quickly go ahead and scan all the notifications that I have. I'm not gonna go check all of them. If anything is super important, then obviously at that point I'll give it attention. Like if it's an email that I have to respond to right away. And if there's really nothing urgent on there, I'm gonna get into the habit of just not going on my phone. And at this point, while having breakfast, I thought it would be a really good idea to go and start planning my week or even my day, depending if you're a weekly planner or a daily planner kind of person. So I'm just gonna take the opportunity to plan out exactly what I want to do this week, the things that are really important to get done. I have a to-do list in this section as well. And even though, yes, I have a ton of organizers on my phone, there's something about putting something to a piece of paper that just makes it feel a little bit more legit and easier to keep track of too throughout the day. You can just cross things out as you go. Say hi. Hi, everybody. So for today's class, my sister actually signed me up to a Pilates class with her. And let me just say, this shit was hard. Actually hard. I was struggling a lot. You're basically sitting on these pulleys with these sliding boards, and it's kind of like a whole tangle of body and legs and mess. But hey, it works. Was I sore the next day? Oh, you know it. And did I look hilarious while doing it? That's for sure. But the reason I was up for it is because I'm really experimenting right now with figuring out different types of fitness and different ways of exercising to really see what it is that's going to make me fall in love with working out again. I'm typically somebody who goes kind of for the weights, the more at-home exercises. And while I do still really love that, it's always cool to figure out different ways to move your body. There's no right or wrong or better or worse when it comes to exercising. Anything you can do to move your body is already an amazing plus. Go for a jog, take a walk, try out a class. Maybe make it a group effort with your friends. Or just do some stretches and yoga tutorials at home. I would always say I never had time and use that as my excuse not to move my body. But that's what it is. It's an excuse. And with waking up at 6 a.m., I'm not in a rush. I can properly get ready, eat a good meal so that I gain my energy, so that there's really no reason for me to say no to a workout. So is Pilates exercise for me? I would give it a 6 out of 10. It was definitely challenging, and for sure my whole body hurt the next day. But if you are someone who likes more stagnant movements and really focusing in and zeroing in on specific muscles, then I really think that you would enjoy it. I just came home from my workout. Yeah, I wanted to give Lily a hug. So even though you want to do a picture perfect morning routine, sometimes it doesn't all go as expected. I am a master procrastinator, you guys. When it comes to like taking a shower after my workout, I always delay it, I push it off, feeling that there's always so much other more important things to do before I get a chance to pamper myself. So 3 things to do in the morning in order to pamper yourself and give yourself that self-care that you oh so deserve are shower, skincare, and suit up. This is what my skin is currently looking like. It's taking me so long to get to this point. There's a couple of products that I started incorporating that I feel like made a world of a difference. And those products are from the brand Skin 1004. When they actually reached out to me saying that they wanted to sponsor this video, I got so excited because I've been using these products for over 2 months now and I'm honestly obsessed, you guys. Skin 1004 has a line of products that are honestly so simple. The ingredients list, you can actually read everything that's on there. Most of them have Madagascar centella, which is known to be so great for your skin. They are also really aesthetic and affordable too. So I would go in with the centella like cleansing oil. I apply the oil all over my skin and you're gonna see as soon as I add just a little bit of water, it actually starts to get super milky and it helps break down all of that oil on my skin. This cleansing oil is also what I use to take off my makeup at night. No more harsh makeup wipes for me. A cleansing oil like this has been my favorite alternative. And the only ingredients in this oil cleanser, guys, is oil. Centella oil, 6 other plant-based oils, and that's what I love. You know exactly what you're putting on your face. It's non-irritating. It's like light as water. Alright, out of the shower, my next step of my skincare routine is going in with a toner. And the Centella toning toner I actually love because it actually has hyaluronic acid in it. And it's really made such a difference with like lightening up all my dark spots because I have a ton. If you guys didn't know, my skin actually used to be really bad. I had really bad acne, and worse than the acne, I had a really bad scarring. So if I would have a pimple, it would leave such a bad dark spot on my face that would take forever to go away. Letting that dry down, the best part of the skincare routine. This stuff is honestly liquid gold, you guys. It is so good. This product is called the Ampoule and it's actually meant to calm your sensitive skin. I basically apply a full pump of this into my palm. I warm it up into my hands and start massaging it into my skin. And then going in with my natural stone that I actually keep in the fridge. I give myself a little facial massage and it really helps with circulation. But if I am doing this at night, I do like to finish it off with a serum that can really absorb into my skin at night. From the same brand, I love the Centella Blue Serum for this. Oh, you guys, this stuff is heavenly. I do 2 pumps and this just makes my skin feel so silky and smooth. I just like to pat it in and also make sure to bring it down my neck. It's so crazy how important good skincare is. Not only are their products aesthetic, they're also really affordable too. I feel so much more confident in my own skin. I can actually spend the entire day at home not wearing makeup and I feel really good in how my skin looks, and all my scarring and dark spots have faded so much too. So I highly recommend you guys check out these products from Skin 1004. I'm gonna have them all linked down below for you to try out for yourself. Again, they're really affordable. You could read the reviews on Amazon for yourself, and trust me, they really changed the game when it came to my skin, and I love that it's just simple. 3 steps and you're done. So in the meantime, I'm gonna let my skincare sink in and let's make ourselves a proper breakfast. So for breakfast, we're actually going to be doing kind of my version of a bruschetta, I guess. I really hope I don't offend any Italians, but basically it's a super simple tomato feta salad. I take 1 big tomato and I just dice it up. And into that, I just add a couple of ingredients to make something really yummy. I add a pinch of black pepper and then a good amount of dried basil. If you have real basil, obviously it would taste so much better. I don't add salt to this because I do top it off with feta cheese, and feta cheese is already pretty salty on its own. Then I just drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top and give it a good mix. You can definitely eat this on its own or even with some crackers, but because I'm really hungry and I do want a good amount of carbs, I'm just toasting up some baguette slices. Once they're toasted and ready, I'm just gonna top it off with a salad. And then my favorite pairing to this is some balsamic glaze. Balsamic glaze is obviously made of balsamic vinegar, but it's a lot thicker and it's a lot sweeter too. And altogether, the pairing of the flavors is amazing. You have some tart, you got some sweetness, and a lot of freshness because of the tomatoes and basil too. I refilled this after my workout. Another habit I want to take on is to drink at least 2 of these a day. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to get in 4, but we are being realistic here, and sometimes I genuinely just forget. There are some water apps on my phone that can kind of help remind you, but realistically, even if I get 2 of these a day, I'll be proud of myself. I'm gonna catch up on some of my favorite YouTubers, maybe update some of my Instagram stories too, all while enjoying one of my favorite breakfasts. So that's my morning routine, you guys. At this point, it was around 11:15. We decided to take Ali outside to the park because right after this, I'm going to be back at home just on my computer all day, editing, emails, doing all that kind of stuff. Having some fresh air before I get that started really puts me in a good mindset. Even if it just means going on a walk, putting in a podcast, listening to some music. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you like morning routines and you'd like to see more. I love you forever and always, and I can't wait to see you in my next one.